check out the Rochester, New York story from 9/10 size agents couldn't do squat when everyone showed up. So proud of my locals.
Hell yeah, sorry you're blue. Thank you for the $5 dono. And it's a good story. You know, it is an example of what we can do when we actually all band together. You know, it is one of those. It's one of those incidents where, you know, these are the things that the current power structure doesn't want us to see, right? You know, after the Epstein files. But here, this was great. Dozens gathered to protest after ICE-led investigation around Park Avenue. Here.
Federal law enforcement agencies were on the scene in Rochester this morning during an ICE-led investigation. It included U.S. Border Patrol, an IRS criminal investigator, and ICE agents. A crowd gathered in protest as roofers refused to come down from the top of a multifamily building. News 10 NBC's Aaron Mahin was there. Aaron, what was it like there this morning?
Brett, things escalated quickly out here. I was out here around 10 a.m. There was a crowd of about 20 people gathered in front of that house there. By 11, this was a full-blown rally with nearly 100 protesters. People brought in signs, they brought in water for both themselves and for the workers who were on the roof. A crowd gathered on Westminster Road this morning. They chanted in protest of ICE and shouted up to the workers on the roof. The crowd was made up of neighbors, activists, and attorneys, and politicians also came by. I met the woman who first spotted the agents. She's the one who started calling advocacy organizations.
I ran home. I called my daughter because she's an activist and used to live here, and she sent me numbers to call. So I called those numbers and I reported it. In the meantime, I started screaming, "We don't want you here, ICE," whatever. And then the neighbors heard me, and there was like maybe 6 of us.
That changed pretty quickly, though. By about 10:30, the crowd amassed to about 100 people. Maria Garcia, the program director for Western New York Coalition of Farm Workers Serving.
By the way, folks, this is exactly why I keep telling you to start getting more and more involved in your local communities and with local groups. So you know who to call. So you know who to call when shit gets fucked. So you know who to organize with when shit gets fucked. It's important to know who in your community can be relied on. Build these networks because you don't know when you're gonna need them, but when you do need them, you're gonna fucking need them. Or someone else is gonna fucking need them.
Agencies led negotiations with agents. She passed papers up to the workers on the roof so they could sign for an attorney, and then she went down and spoke with agents asking if they had warrants. After telling her no, the agents agreed to leave peacefully. As agents walked back to their cars, people filmed them and started shouting in their faces.
Let them leave! I need them gone to protect my workers! Let them leave!
One car pushed through the crowd, speeding off. Another car got stuck for about half an hour because...
First of all, that car like accelerated so fast that if somebody had poked their head out, they would have killed somebody. Like, Jesus Christ.
someone slashed their tires. After all agents left, people stayed to make sure the workers on the roof got down safely. People cheered as they drove off in Garcia's car, headed back to the coalition's office. Several people spoke afterwards.
There's no such thing as an illegal human. Humans are all illegal. No such thing. ICE may keep coming, but we are not going to stop. Yeah.
Things calmed down by about noon. That's when Garcia drove the two workers on the roof away. And I reached out to U.S. Customs and Border Patrol to ask why they were here this morning. They said this was an ICE-led investigation.
Yeah, Luna Rose, actually, I have watched a couple Prince Shakur videos, and they're generally pretty great. I can't say that I've seen a ton of their content, but you know, their videos on community organizing are very on point, and if you are looking for various templates to use or tips or advice on how to do that in your area, Prince Shakur is a good resource for y'all.
Investigation, and they referred me to them for all further inquiries. Reporting live on Westminster Road, Aaron Mahin, News and NBC.
Aaron, thank you. The Western New York Coalition of Farm Workers Serving Agencies issued a statement about their involvement in today's scene. They said their staff stood alongside community members to ensure that
Fuck off. ICE must be destroyed, okay? We reached out to ICE and they said that the ICE agents were, they really stood up for legal rights today by seeking to detain people without a warrant. You know, the kind of thing that people who stand with communities do. Oh God, what a terrible, terrible world we live in. But you know what makes it great? People working together. People working together. It's wonderful. Here, do we have this? Yeah, just another small clip here. ICE officers just packing up and going home. Get dunked, dudes. Well done, Rochester, New York. Well done. Good organizing skills. Way to think quickly under pressure. That was some good shit. Well done.
Riverboat Jack is coming to town. All the viewers gather round. Twitch and YouTube and swishy streams. All that content is bursting the scenes. Politics, being plenty more. Your sense of fashion you'll adore. So grab your stuff and hop aboard. We're going straight to Jack's Discord.